is Jennifer Koblinski, and I am an associate professor in the Department of Pathology, and I also direct our Cancer Mouse Models Core, and I'm the scientific director of our Tissue Data Acquisition and Analysis Core here at VCU and part of the Massey Comprehensive Cancer Center. Additionally, I am leading our Brushstrokes of Discovery mural project along with Nina Gibson. So the Brushstrokes of Discovery project came to light by seeing that the Office of Provost had a grant for data dissemination to the community. And I was really excited by that opportunity because, as we know right now, there has been a backlash against what scientists are doing and a higher distrust of science. And so I wanted to make sure that we can be doing something to let the community know that the research we are doing is really essential to future patient care. I work on a project with Nina, and I asked if anyone was interested in doing this, and she was happy to join me.
I thought of the mural idea because it would be something that community members could actually contribute to collectively and would be kind of a spark conversation about the research. My name is Nina Dashti-Gibson. I'm a student here at VCU in the MD-PhD program, and I'm currently getting my PhD in clinical and translational sciences. Dr. Koblinski brought up the idea in one of our team meetings about doing some community engagement related to this project we've been working on with patient tissues. So we kind of got together and brainstormed some creative ways that we could connect with the community and share the research that we're doing.
Community engaged research is really important to me because we can't do anything in science without the community's involvement. We're here to do research to make things better for our community, and so unless they're involved in that, then we're just doing research for the sake of research.
I have always been interested in engaging with the communities wherever I live. I have also been taking a lot of coursework in community engaged research for my PhD, so it seemed like a great opportunity to apply some of those concepts.
It's really important that across all types of cancer that we're able to get tissue from patients so that we can study what's going on. And one part I want to make clear is that that tissue has to be consented, informed consent. That's essential from the beginning.
So someone from the team will come talk to them prior to surgery to ask if they are willing to have their sample used for research.
The other part that's really essential is we can take these patient samples and we can put them into mice and let them grow and then be able to have more clinically relevant models.
We implant the tumors in mice that are also used according to ethical and institutional guidelines. The mice are immunocompromised, so we're able to grow the human tissue in the mice without it being rejected.
There is a big pushback right now about using animal models, and also I wanted people to understand that how essential that still is. If you wanted to try out some new brakes in your car, you would never want to use those just off the shelf. No one's tested them. You would want a driver to test them on a test track, right, to make sure they work before you put them in the car and drive with yourself. And so the same thing, we want to be able to test out these drugs in a model system that's more relevant to us as humans.
We're able to grow patient tissues in a living system, and that allows us to generate a lot of material for downstream experiments. So once the tumor gets large enough to harvest, we can then take those fragments and put them into new mice, or we can collect the cells and actually grow them in incubators in the lab. My project focuses on therapeutic resistance, so understanding how cancer cells can adapt to treatment and find ways to grow through it. And I am focused mostly on pancreatic cancer, which is one of the cancers with a really low 5-year survival rate and not much progress in treatment options over the past couple decades. So these are patients that really need better treatments. There are some new treatments in development that are exciting, but because we know pancreatic cancer is just highly treatment resistant, we're trying to understand how it might become resistant to those treatments and figure out strategies where we could actually extend the durability of the treatment.
My goal with the mural, and I think also with Nina and the community champion that was involved in the artist, is to show through art the beauty of that donation and honoring those who have donated. And so we're hoping by being drawn to art, you come and see it, and then you engage with it and see, oh my gosh, this is what they're doing. And then you tell your friends and your family, do you know that this is what's going on at Massey, and that you can make something good out of this bad situation of having cancer?
I think the art definitely helped attract a lot of people over. Almost everyone we talked to at the RVA Big Market had some kind of personal connection to cancer, either family member or friend. It's good to kind of get the word out about what we're doing. What we wanted to convey is how much the patient tissue donations really drive our research forward.
The data dissemination, I think, is a really essential piece of this. So on the website, we have a place where Nina nicely broke down the science projects, and we made sure our family and friends who are not scientists understood it, making that so that they see that shows them that this is the data that we got from this tissue and how we're making a difference with it. So that is so essential for the community to understand what's coming out from what they're giving in. This project also was tied in with the Provost grant. As the project grew and expanded, Massey matched the Provost office, so that also shows their commitment to this.
Hearing people's stories, especially people who had family members with pancreatic cancer, it really makes you think differently about the work that we're doing, and like the cells I am using for my experiment, like knowing that those came from a patient who really needed better treatments is kind of motivating to keep doing this work and eventually contribute to better options and hopefully better outcomes.
To find out more, please check out the Brushstrokes of Discovery. You can Google Brushstrokes of Discovery with Massey and it will pop up. In closing, I just want to thank everyone that was involved. Massey's operations team, Massey Communications, our community champion, Ron Thomas, and then the artists, Clee Thomas, Silly Genius, and Rain Span. They were all so essential to this, and it's, Nina and I led it, but it wasn't possible without all of their ideas.